Well, it's been a great experience. The building of the home in itself, one of the things that impressed us from the get-go is how clean the folks kept the work site. No matter when we came by, especially towards the end of the day, they'd either swept up or cleaned up, and it makes a big difference, I think, in the home, because when the work site's not kept clean, you get a lot of dirt and dust and trash laying around.
Yeah.
It just adds to the house. I mean, as far as cleanliness of the house makes it a lot easier to keep clean.
Right.
So
right.
we was very impressed with that. The folks were always friendly and helpful and willing to listen to suggestions. One of the things that really impressed me was we had our basement stairwell widened to the max.
Oh, great.
And it just really opened up the whole space, and your folks were very willing to work with us on that. In fact, it made a big difference, we thought, in the house itself.
That's good.
So, no, it was just, the whole building experience was just as easy as one could make it without any trauma or worries. If we had small changes, you folks were willing to take care of that.
Did you have any concerns along the way or anything that, because it is a pretty big process. Was there anything that did happen along the way that you were like, oh, okay, wait a second, time out here, we need to take care of this, or?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
In fact, that's another impressive thing, was the building schedule. I mean, I would say sometimes within hours, or in some cases, you guys were a day early in the whole process. I mean, when you schedule your dates, it just fell right in place. There was never a delay.
Yeah.
It was just a beautiful experience.
That helps.
Every day we just appreciate everything, every day there's like a new appreciation.
Right. Well, and you see something new with your house happen, so it's kind of neat. Did you guys stop by the house every day or once a week, or?
Becky was pretty faithful about every day.
Every day.
Myself,
because we just live like a few blocks away, so I just kind of like ride and look and see and.
Right. It's nice. You want to see what's going on.
It was a good experience, seeing it from the ground, getting to be my house.
Very good.
And I thought it was also good because you folks, certainly all your staff was, hey, made it a point, go see your house, check it every day. We want you to look at it every day. I've heard stories of other folks who are, we don't want you over there bothering anybody. We'll take care of that. Don't worry about it. When we're ready to turn the house over to you, didn't come. But it was one of the selling points, and we looked at other folks to build with. One of our selling points was, we encourage you to come by every day.
Yeah,
really
that's
like
good.
that.
Well, because you want to see it. You want to know what's going on. We don't have anything to hide. We want you to see the home, so that's pretty important. Now, kind of going forward, you've been in your home, like I said, a year. Warranty stuff, how has that whole process gone for you? If you've had some things that you have questions about or any problems you've had with your house?
We had very few problems with the house. I think our first, in fact, you all reminded us of the first look. I've totally forgotten about it. We've been in for almost 3 months, and you say, hey, it's time. And you sent me a little notice, say, hey, time come by, we're going to check your house out. And I had a very small list, and you all took care of that list very promptly, with no problems whatsoever. We really, for the full first year here, I never had to call you, and we never had any major problems. Most of the stuff was just minor things that came up.
Right, that's good. Well, and we hired Sean, our warranty manager, a couple of months ago or 3 months ago to come on board because we wanted someone who could just solely focus on that. So I think he's probably met with you for your 11 month and to go through things. So
he did. Sean was very impressive. He listened to everything I had to say. I guess one of our biggest items to get fixed is we had a crack in the driveway with some settlement. And the last winter, it kind of rised up quite a bit, and anyway, it had a crack in it. And Sean did measurements on it. He took it to the board. They approved it, repairing it, and they repaired it.
good.
That was our biggest repair.
Sure.
Everything else was very minor. Well, I got to say, that's one good thing. We had went over our warranty by about 2-3 weeks, and we had a shingle, just a piece of a shingle that came off the corner. I thought, oh, here we go. It's been a year. I guess this is going to be on me. So I called or sent y'all an email, and nope. Within 2 days, they were out here. They fixed that one shingle, replaced it. No worries.
No water, no
problem. That was really comforting to know. I'm like, because sometimes, okay, we're there now. It's over a year. So.
I think that's important to us too. I mean, we have to honor our commitments to people as far as the year goes, but we want you to be happy. If you're not happy, we're not going to be happy, and that looks badly upon us. So we want to make sure that things are good with your home.
Oh yeah.
Especially in Nebraska weather too. You never know what's going to happen with
you go
the
from
wind.
one extreme to the other out here. You're right. Between
Exactly.
the cold and the heat in the summer. Sure.
Exactly.
So in the building process, we were about I would say 7 months into the process, and we had looked at several different carpets, and at the time we thought, well, okay, so that's, you had 3 choices, and we said, okay, we'll go with that one. But if you have something, we're still looking. We'd like to upgrade a little bit on the carpet, go to a different, a different level there. And I would say, and that was early on. And then Mitzi got a hold of us about at 7 month point and said, hey, we have a new option here. We, with the company's going to this different carpet, would you like to see it? And I said, absolutely. So we went and looked at it and just loved it. And it was just wonderful. It's exactly what we was looking for.
Oh, good,
and,
good.
It's, it was much thicker and softer. And the durability was a very
It makes a big difference.
High durability on it. So
well, it sounds like you have a lot of grandkids, so if they're going to be running around, you want to make sure.
And even when people come to the house, the first thing they notice is how the carpet is so nice, and it's like,
Well, and you have a beautiful home. I can tell you take really good care of it, so that's important too.
Oh yes, I missed her touch up at times. So. With that many grandchildren,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
keep plenty of little blue tape around so we can hit the spots. But no, again, that was very nice, and other builders would have never done that. I would think they would have never come back at the 7 month point and said, hey, before we put the carpet in, you want to do this.
Well, that's good. I mean, and we want to make sure that you're happy and that you're getting what you want, so that's good.
It was.
I'm glad that happened.
Every upgrade that we got was well worth the money, because certainly the upgrades on the windows and I got to tell you, my heating bill from my old house dropped almost 60%.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So it's so much more
That's
efficient.
fantastic.
Much more efficient.
Wow,
And
very
even
good.
our electric bill has dropped significantly, probably about 40% drop in our electric bill.
That makes a huge difference on your
from our
budget.
old house.
Wow.
So that in itself is just amazing.
Oh, very good.
So yeah,
That's good to hear.
Home's very
definitely.
warm and snug in the winter, and certainly nice and cool during the summer.
Well, good.
Perfect.
Well, you have a beautiful home, so you guys have done a really good job. So if someone came to you and said, hey, tell me, sum up in 1 or 2 sentences your experience with Charleston Homes. Why would I want to build a home? What would you say to them?
I would say it's the best experience that we've ever had with any home. I would highly recommend them. I just can't say enough goodness about them.